good, y'all? And welcome to my review of this week's episode of The Reflection. First off, guys, quick apology for how late this review is most likely going to go up. My internet went out while I was, uploading my Hero Aqua review, so, it took a little bit long for that to upload. Then actually went out and got a hair. My dad took us to get haircuts, later today in, 30 minutes or, an hour, we are actually going to be leaving. We're probably going to leave really soon at this point. I have to go catch a Mother. So there'll be a movie review of Mother out later today. So yeah. So this video will probably be up really late at night. Quick apologies for that, guys. But yeah, so let's try to talk about see how much out of this review I can get out before we have to leave. So we start this episode off with a quick flash after we had the huge reveal or twist that Wraith is actually Eleanor's brother, dead brother, I think, or Eleanor's dead twin brother. We actually get a quick flashback to 3 years ago in Baltimore, where the reflection incident happened, and where Eleanor was. She was running to stare out a window, and she was actually hit. And this is the interesting part. She was hit with both the green lasers as well as the darkness, the purple smoke. She was hit with both of them at the same time. And then Wraith is telling me yes. If it wasn't if I need to get all remnants of her out so I can take this power of my own. So I'm guessing when the black smoke hit her, I'm guessing the black smoke her other quirk was, or whatever it is, that he came back through that, the purple core. It's not really explained, or maybe I should just rewatch the episode. I'm how exactly, if he's dead, how is he back alive? Whatever the reason is for Wraith being back from the dead. Anyway, so yeah, he's been saying something telling her in order for me to fully make this power my own, the darkness, you had to have her willingly give it to him. And she said, and he pretty much just did what Emperor Palpatine did to Anakin in episode 3, where it's like join me and become part of the dark side. Trying to join her cause, which she does, or at least gives her that. The power, the purpose of the other part of her powers or whatever. So then, and she's saying and the Mortal Kombat just surprised, what, huh, who, what, when, where, why, what? She's confused, and so as he thanks Exxon for bringing her here, and that's why I invited her. And then we see Stan Lee's character actually using his quirk or his power, I should say, or. No, this whatever they're actually called this here. Let's just I'll just call all alternate between quirks and powers. Anyway, where he uses his power of I'm guessing telekinesis or whatever, and actually locates every single person that is part of the Reflected, and actually transforms to this desert in Arizona. So everyone is there, confused as hell, what the fuck are we doing here? Lisa's there, Eleanor's not there, but Lisa's there, Exxon's there, iGuy's there, as well as, V and Michael. They're all. Actually, right before everyone gets teleported there, we actually go back to the desert where there's actually a crowd of people, holding each other's hands in a circle with these two guys surrounding one's Dear True and Bubble, and the other guy has pretty much I don't know exactly. He has this machine on top of his head, I guess you could say something that was made put in the computer on his head. And he actually, circles around, touches one of them, and then a green aura, I guess you could say, surrounds them, and they're oh! They all stand up straight, and they all go, and everyone in the circle gets hit with it, and then the portal or whatever or I guess the blast radius, or whatever start the oil, I guess, it starts becoming larger and larger and larger, and then we see some flashes, and we get to some of the other characters, Stan Lee's character, Wraith, Exxon, the Mortal Kombat shit, Lisa, they're all getting this, green aura around them before they're all teleported. And then we just get back to those Japanese girls that we've been seeing throughout this whole series. And so they're pretty much just wondering, what the fuck is going on? Why are we here? They start looking around. We see the rest of everyone, Exxon and crew, they're all together. Exxon then flies around, looks, and we see iGuy. He's pretty much at his computer, or I guess, the computer in his Lambo, which I'm guessing is controlling and driving itself, is actually, Ian, where are you? And he's like, fuck if I know. He's like, fuck if I know, I'm in the desert. So, and then we find out that actually they're in, this place called White Sands. It was actually New Mexico, not Arizona. It was New Mexico that they're at. White Sand, New Mexico. So then, actually, then everyone starts searching around. We actually see that Alan, a family member, I forgot her name, that we saw a few weeks back when right before we started learning a little bit more about iGuys, backstory when they were those two Alans, the older woman that was wearing the raccoon hat, and her daughter was sticking in the floor, and her mother used with I guess the last bit of her strength teleport her out of there, and she died. We see she's back. She's like wondering, "Where's my mom? What the fuck's going on?" And Lisa just shakes her head, she dead. So yeah, they're pretty much just looking around, looking at what the fuck is going on. Right then we see Race, who he's with, the rest of his crew, and they're pretty much just talking. And then he's pretty much talking to everyone, saying, come join me and join the dark side of the Force. Saying like, join us and join the darkness to take down, these filthy humans that are beneath us. We are just people. You really, if you know X-Men, you pretty much know he's pretty much just talking like Magneto. Trying to get him to join, the Brotherhood of Mutants. And people are just like, they ain't having it. They're like, and actually one of the guys like a businessman. There's like, dude, I got a meeting tomorrow, so I'm out. Peace. So yeah, they're leaving. They don't do this. They're leaving. Then actually, Exxon gets a call on a phone they picked up that's probably Eleanor's phone because it actually has an E on it. And it's the chick that was asking Eleanor questions a few weeks back. I was like, hey, we need you to help us out, take down Wraith. He might help us out. And she's telling like, the military's after you guys. So yeah, guys, good luck. And then a chopper shows up, and they're pretty like, so stop. We are the U.S. Army. We mean you no harm. We come in peace. And Wraith, or I think it was actually Stan Lee's character, used his power, his quirk or whatever, and actually I guess Force 9 tricks in them in a way where he pretty much just get control them and they start shooting all over, shooting at all the the reflected members, just shooting them up. So he's just firing at them, fire. And after a while, the Reflected start to fight back. They are all, and then it's pretty much for the rest of the episode. It's just a fight between, the Reflected, taking down the choppers, Exxon, and, the crew trying to stop it. Exxon and everyone just trying to, slow down, make sure no one really, trying to save the military guys. And yeah, that's pretty much where the episode ends with the Japanese girls, sitting on some hill, watching the fight unfold. They're like, yeah, man, this is a crazy sicko. And they're trying not to get involved, but then they turn back, and there's these four or five different color suitcases, which gives them their costumes. And so probably next we're gonna see them, actually, come out and save the day, or come out and take down the rest of our help out Exxon. Yeah, and that first episode ends with Race being like, yes, good, my plan is finally coming into motion. So, overall, this was a really good episode, and my final verdict for this week's episode of The Reflection is a 9 out of 10, which means for the final installment of the Saturday Morning War, it goes to Hiroaka, who is also the victor of the Saturday Morning Wars. And I mean, to no one's surprise, it's no one's surprised Hiroaka ended up winning the Saturday Morning Wars between Susan. I mean, the Reflected did put up a good fight. I mean, yeah, the series started off really slow, and I was really nervous with those first two episodes, but when that third episode dropped, I knew that, yes, this is why I love Marvel, but this is why Stan Lee's the GOAT. And I love the series. I mean, granted, I probably like the series a little more too much, probably because I'm such a big Marvel fan. But yeah, I really took the series. So I think the record is 9-7 Hiroaka. I think the record is, if anyone's actually... So number one is Kakegurui. It is definitely a very good anime. I fucking love it. It is it's a gambling anime. And it's actually, in the anime studio that's actually doing it is the same anime studio that does Yuri on Ice, which kind of surprised me when I found it. It's like, oh, Yuri on Ice. But the animation, it's really fucking the facial expressions that are on this show. Excellent. But I mean, granted, I still haven't seen Yuri on Ice yet, guys. But I plan on to. I think I'll probably watch that from done with Kenkai Sensei Season 1 and Konosuba after I'm done with the Defenders. I think I'm gonna watch that and ReZero back to back just to see which was the superior series. Honestly, just out of curiosity if Yuri on Ice is any good. But yeah, guys. And in case you're wondering where you can watch this show legally, unfortunately it is owned by Netflix, which means, and you are not going to be able to watch the series legally on their service, at least because I believe actually in Japan, they're actually airing episodes weekly, like they should do here in the States, but they don't do it, but they did in Japan only in Japan for some reason. But we're not getting the series on their website until 2018. So you guys gonna, and we don't know exactly when 2018. Just it's 2018. So yeah, you guys gonna have to wait a while, or you can just pirate it right now. But yeah, as far and on number 2, that goes to Fate Apocrypha, and My First Girlfriend Is a Gal. I really did enjoy Fate Apocrypha. It's only the second Fate series I've actually seen. The only other one being Fate Zero, which I also really did enjoy Fate Zero. I don't really remember much. Not to say I found the anime to be forgettable or anything. It's just I wasn't really paying attention that much at the time, unfortunately. But just because of the good things, whenever I get around to finally seeing, Fate Stay Night, the original Fate Stay Night, I at least won't have it. I'll at least be a little bit more surprised, and then maybe when I rewatch Fate Zero, I'll probably like it a lot more or something. Or yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and My First Girlfriend Is a Gal, fucking love that series. After I saw the first episode on Crunchyroll, which probably Fate Apocrypha is also owned by Netflix, but the series is going to be will be up on their website in November, so you're not going to have to wait too long for Fate Apocrypha to end up on Netflix. So for My First Girlfriend Is a Gal, really, I saw the first episode on Crunchyroll. I was like, that sounds interesting enough. Why not give it a watch? I saw it first. I was like, oh yeah. This series I'm going to fucking love. And after I was done with the series, when it was over, I read the manga, loved the manga. It's great. And in case you're wondering, you can watch that show legally. It is available on Crunchyroll Sub and Funimation Dub. I highly recommend the dub the dub for My First Girlfriend. Really good shit. And as far as number 3, that goes to Love and Live, which is another romance anime that is definitely like if you enjoyed Scum's Wish. From I think spring. I think that was from winter 2017, if I remember correctly. Where the premise of Scum's Wish was two people were dating not because they liked each other, but because to fill the void they felt for other people, and kind of use them to their own benefits, fill that void they had because they both had felt for someone else, but they're two pairs that have feelings with, where they're dating together. No, it's going to highly recommend you go see if you like romance anime. Fate, Love and Live is similar to that, where actually instead of it being two people going together just to fill void, it's actually that the government has and say arranged marriages for everyone. Once you turn 16, the government said you met here's gonna be who you're gonna marry, this is who you're gonna marry, go. And in case actually both Scum's Wish and Love and Lies are available from Amazon. Unfortunately, Anime Strike, so you're gonna have to pay up $120 to watch those two series. Or you can do what I did, which was pirating, because no way in hell I'm paying $120 for one or two anime series I'm gonna watch throughout the whole season. And as far for the number 4 spot, that goes to gamers. If you love New Game, you are going to love games. I like this series a little bit more than New Game, just because the New Game was a slice of life series with cute girls doing cute things, and as video game developers, this series is paying homage to video. I mean, if you watch OP, there's references to Smash Bros. Player Unknown Battleground. Apparently, I never played it. Smash Bros, Super Mario Bros, they got references to a bunch of games in that OP, and I was like, yo! I fucking love gamers. That series is also available on Crunchyroll if you want to check it out. So yeah, and as far as for the number 5 spot, that goes to Princess Principal. Wow, that series is so fucking good. I mean, it's a steampunk, a steampunk anime focused on spies, a whole pretty much girl, and it's really good. It's I feel like a lot of us thought this was gonna be a slice of life. Oh, it's about cute girls doing cute. No, this is like a Bond movie. So yeah, and unfortunately, it is also owned by Amazon Strike. So if you want to watch it legally, you can watch it after there, or just pirate it. So yeah, guys. And as for honorable mentions, The Reflection would be number 6. So yeah, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, sorry for how late this review is gonna be up. It's 9 o'clock right now. Or 10 o'clock right now, p.m. Tonight is about to start less than an hour. We watched The Mother. We came back not too long. We went to a Vietnamese restaurant because my mom wanted to go there for some reason. So yeah, that's all for this review being so late. Sorry, guys. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, and as always, come back for more. See you guys next time, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you feel like it. Links down in the description box, as well as a link to my anime list profile if you care what I'm going to be watching for fall of 2017. See you guys next time.